Yep, that's a real ArtSnacks box. Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. It's the day I have been waiting for actually a couple of months now. I have resubscribed temporarily to ArtSnacks. I will be getting 6 of these basic tier boxes. Today I am going to open the first one. This is the September 2021 basic box. So I did do a poll with you guys, and I asked if you would like to see me live react to the unboxing, and I asked if you would like to see me no-box Artbox style upgrade to Plus. And the response, it was mixed, but it was largely positive, so we're going to do this. We are going to live unbox and react, and then I will switch to voiceover. And whatever's in here after I see it, I have held off. I have kept this secret. After I've seen this, I am going to actually go and look up what is in the Plus box, and we're going to match those items so that we can have the Plus experience with the legitimate basic box items. Menu card, not looking yet. Snack is, ooh, a warhead. I like sour candy. I see a pencil sharpener. So this is brand name? Coom. Not surprised. Coom makes great pencil sharpeners. I already have color on me. Is that from the project I did earlier? I see Derwent. Excellent. Derwent line makers. I do have a couple of these pens already, but I am not complaining. These are great pens. And, you know, it's October. Inktober, perfect time to have black ink fineliners. What is in the mystery bag? Upside down. Alright, so the sticker, we have this beautiful monthly sticker. Very cute, has ice cream cones on it. A Shinhan Art touch drawing pencil, highest quality H. Interesting. I haven't tried this brand before. Generally, graphite pencils are graphite pencils, so we'll sharpen that, we'll use it today, we'll see. Ooh. Tombow Fudenosuke double-ended pen. We have the black end on this side, and we have the gray end on this side. I do already own one of these, but it's like 3 years old, so not complaining to have a double. So yes, here's my old one. The caps look slightly different actually, but that's okay. I'm hoping to be a Tombow creative partner brand ambassador next year. I'm applying to that. I'll link the audition video if you haven't seen it. Please help me get the view count up on that so I look awesome. So yes, happy to have a second one, hoping to be a brand ambassador. Good pen. And we have an acrylic paint marker. This one is by Montana. I seem to only ever get this brand from ArtSnacks when I've subscribed to ArtSnacks. Maybe once got it from Sketchbox. I betcha this is a randomized color. I betcha this is a randomized lead weight. But these are probably the same for everybody. This is obviously the same for everybody. So let's check out that card. Let's figure out what the Plus box items were. We will match them and we'll make some art. Okay, so I've gone ahead and looked up what is in the Plus box. The Plus box, of course, is everything in the basic box, plus a couple of items. The paper, because Plus always has paper, is Clairefontaine Paint-On Mixed Media, which is this stuff. They sent white, and I really do think we should be using white, so I'm not going to use these, but just showing you what these look like. Instead, I'm going to use Clairefontaine cartridge paper. The website does say that the color can vary on the line makers. The color can vary on the acrylic paint. It didn't say anything about the pencil, so I was probably wrong. I bet you everybody got an H, or maybe they just didn't even think it was worth mentioning. The bonus art item is a 6-pack of these Lyra water brush pens. They are dual-ended pens, so they've got a brush end and a bullet end. I don't have anything like that, so I'm just going to match these colors in my Tombow Fudenosuke pens, which I think is quite appropriate, considering we've got a Tombow Fudenosuke here, and I'm trying to impress Tombow. Let's swatch these, and I will read the cards to you, and we'll make some art. By the way, if you are on the ArtSnacks website and you're looking at the Plus box, the description does include Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolor. I think that's just accidentally included from a previous box description because I don't see that anywhere in the photos, and that would make the box worth way more than, like, they wouldn't be making a profit anymore. That would be way too much. Today's video will be fulfilling the Inktober prompt Raven, which will be interesting with a rainbow color palette. Let's see how colorful this Raven gets, but perfect. We do have a lot of black ink. Let's read the card and then I will read you the product descriptions on the things that I've added. As always with any of my art box videos, be they legitimate subscription boxes that I actually bought or the no box art box boxes that I recreate, I will include everything that was in the box in the description box down below. I will have the MSRP from the card in US dollars, but that will be converted to Canadian dollars and pounds sterling in the description box as well. And I will save you some effort. I will try to find these out in the wild at shops like Blick and Curry's and Jackson's so that you can see what these actually cost if you buy them individually for yourself, regular sale prices, and you can compare the MSRP total to the real world hunting total, figure out if this box would have been worth it for you depending on where you live and what tier you would have subscribed to, all that kind of stuff. Calculations down below, go check it out. The basic box, the items that I legitimately have, we have the Derwent Line Maker set of 3. MSRP is $10.99 US. Derwent line makers are superfine, free-flowing fine liners that produce consistent lines filled with permanent, fast-drying pigment ink. They work well with a variety of mediums. This set has all your drawing needs covered with 3 different nib sizes: 01, 03, and 05 millimeters. So that's 0.1, 0.3, and 0.5 millimeter line sizes. The nibs aren't exactly that size, but that's the size the ink flows. I don't know. I'm not a pen designer. I don't know how that works. As mentioned, I got black ink. There was a variety. You could get other ink colors. Kind of a shame now that I didn't get like the sepia set or the light gray or anything like that. But you know what? I can always use black fine liners, and the 01, 03, and 05 are fairly common sizes, so not complaining too hard. Montana acrylic marker 2mm. MSRP is $4.95 US. Get a taste of Montana's bold street style with their 2mm acrylic marker. This handy tool can be used on almost any surface. Its water-based acrylic paint is highly pigmented, which provides matte, vibrant coverage. This marker is also refillable and the nib is replaceable, so you can use it for a lifetime. Good to know. It sounds like they're competing with Crimp. That's like the big name in refillable street art acrylic markers. Possibly also comparable to Posca. I don't know. I feel like Posca is a different beast. This is another one where the color could vary. You could have gotten a different color in your box if you got this box. Let me know what colors you got. I'm always curious. I think this is a very nice bold pink. It's not a color I have a lot of in my acrylic paint marker collection. Happy to have it. We shall see what happens. I don't know. I'm feeling that as a background against a softer watercolor illustration. Tombow Fudenosuke Twin Tip Brush Pen Black/Gray. MSRP is $5.49 US. This is marked as a staff favorite, and the card says, with black ink on one end and gray ink on the other, the Tombow Fudenosuke Twin Tip Brush Pen is perfect for both hand lettering and illustration. The firm yet flexible brush tips can create extra fine, or medium strokes with simple change in pressure. Another perk of this unique pen, it's waterproof once dry. So yes, excellent. I love this pen. I have had my other one for about 3 years. It is a go-to during Inktober because you can get 2 colors in one. Very versatile pen. Magnesium Long Point Pencil Sharpener. MSRP is $1.95 US. Create long, sharp pencil points with the Magnesium Long Point Pencil Sharpener. This tool shaves off wood while also shaping the graphite core, all in one motion. Made from strong, lightweight magnesium alloy, it's a great addition to your pencil pouch. I have a hand crank Mitsubishi pencil sharpener, and that is my go-to if I am sharpening something. There are certain types of pencils that just have to be done with a manual sharpener, and everybody raves about these magnesium sharpeners, and for some reason I can't find them at a reasonable price in Canada. There's like this insane 5 times import markup, makes them not worth the price. Happy to finally have a long point version. I think I have another somewhere around here in the collection of subscription box sharpeners. Scrawler box used to be bad for sending a sharpener like every single time for a while there, so I have a lot. Shinhan Art Touch Drawing Pencil. MSRP is $1.60 US. Add a touch of high quality graphite to your work with the Shinhan Art Touch Drawing Pencil. This tool produces smear-proof lines, allowing you to create crisp, clean drawings with wonderfully textured shading spuckling, and blending. So far, with the amount I've used it, it does appear to be a very nice graphite pencil. I'm not a graphite artist. I don't do entirely graphite pieces, so I'm not exactly a connoisseur of graphite pencils. It feels like any other professional artist quality graphite pencil. Moving on to the plus items that I have matched, I will read the ArtSnacks shop description for the official items, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about what I used to replace it. So the actual plus box has got a 20 sheet 7x10 inch pad. This is the Clairefontaine Paint On Mixed Media Paper in white. From wet to dry media, the Clairefontaine Paint On Mixed Media Paper pad can handle anything. It's filled with 20 sheets of bright white heavyweight 250 GSM paper that resists buckling and warping. Whether you're applying ink, watercolor, acrylic, or pastels, the colors will stay vibrant and not bleed through. ArtSnacks tends to just sell for the MSRP, and they are listing it for $13.99 US. The ones I have, the gray and the black, they are in the A5 size, which is 5.8 by 8.3 inches. And yeah, otherwise it's exactly the same paper. Like I said, I didn't use the ones I have because they're not white, and I really do want to show off all the different colors. We're going to be using watercolor techniques. They're going to be transparent. So I instead am using also Clairefontaine Gold Line A5 cartridge pad, 16 sheets, 120 GSM. This was produced for Scrawler Box. It is a little bit lighter weight, but I do think it's going to be able to handle what I'm going to do. The art supply that the plus boxes got was the Lyra Aqua Brush Dual Markers Primary Tone Set of 6. This has a price on their shop, probably the MSRP of $15 US. That is for 6 markers. Pretty good for a high quality brush pen, if they are indeed high quality brush pens. Talk about a dynamic duo. Lyra Aqua Brush Duo Markers feature a flexible brush nib on one end and an extra fine bullet tip on the other. Filled with water-based ink, these markers produce bright colors that can be brushed with water to achieve watercolor effects. This set features 6 vibrant hues you can blend together and layer. This set includes the following colors: black, blue, green, pink, red, and yellow. In its place, I am using the Tombow Fudenosuke color brush pens, and if you go on the ArtSnacks website, you can buy them individually open stock for $3.49 US. So to match, of course, I am using blue, red, yellow, pink, green, and black. Just for the sake of being consistent, let's read the ArtSnacks shop description for the Tombow Fudenosuke pens. The wait is finally over. The much-loved Tombow Fudenosuke hard-tip brush pen now comes in a variety of vibrant colors. A wonderful tool for both hand letterers and illustrators, this water-based pen features a firm brush nib that allows an easy transition from thick to thin lines. Alright, Jenna, who has actually finished the piece now, here. I figured it would be pointless to script the end of the video since everything else I've done in voiceover here and live on the screen was just off the cuff. So continuing off the cuff, let me know if you want the rest of the ArtSnacks videos to be more scripted, or if you like this format. I enjoyed it. The only downside now is I'm not going to have a proper closed caption file all ready to go because I don't have a script prepared. It's going to require actually editing the auto captions, so sorry if you use them. It will be auto captions for a while. As you can see, I chose to do a quite literal raven. That is the Inktober Day 5 prompt, so that's what I did. I briefly considered doing Raven Simone, as in the actress who got famous for the show That's So Raven, but the reference photo that I went off of for this one called to me, so that's what we've gone with. As you can see, I used all of the ink pens on the Raven itself, and then I went ahead and used that acrylic marker for the background. It did lay down a fairly matte uniform color at the end. It took quite a while to dry down. For the most part though, it does look quite matte, and I do believe if I were to scan this now and import it into Photoshop, I could make it completely matte very easily without replacing it. I like the style, I like what I've gone with. I would do this kind of thing again. The marker, the acrylic marker, did feel like it was running out about halfway through that background. It isn't, but there's definitely a lot less paint, ink, whatever you want to call it, in there now. I was going to say maybe it's because this is more of a liquidy formula than other markers, but no, it feels the same as the Krink markers, and there's definitely more than this left in the Krink markers I got from ArtSnacks previously. So interesting. Something to consider if you were thinking of trying this Montana brand. I should have paid closer attention before I started to see how much was in it. It seriously looks like it's a little more than half full now, and I would expect that it was almost completely full when we started. There has to be a little bit of a gap so that the ball inside can shake around. Other than that, I love the supplies. I love the idea of the plus box. Obviously, I replaced that with the Fudenosuke pens, but this is basically what I would have done anyway. I'm not sure how much you could see what I was doing off to the side, but I did, as per usual, use a ceramic plate to scribble all of the pens down and pick it back up with a brush. That's all I did, just basic water technique with a water-based ink. By the way, reminder to everybody who's actually still here, I am doing daily videos for Inktober, so all of the days where I don't have a normal full-length upload like this, they are shorts. If you don't normally watch shorts content, YouTube's not going to tell you, and if I get to a point at a time during the month here where I have a third upload within 24 hours, that will also get suppressed. So if you want to see my other Inktober pieces, please do go look for them. They are about 55 seconds long each. Not a huge commitment. For some reason, day 2 blew up. We have 4-figure view count, and then day 3 and day 4 have under 30 each at the time that I am finishing off this voiceover. Please go watch it. Thank you. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, maybe even subscribe, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!